Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of the day it is that you're watching this. My name is Clarissa Young and I'm your Fab Motivator. That's FAB. I help other women find acceptable balance when it comes to esteem, health, wellness, and prosperity. I just want to come here really quick with some quick tips that will help you to be able to set your weight loss goals. I know personally in our group where I'm currently doing this video live at, we have a September challenge where we're collectively as a group aiming to lose 250 pounds, and I know for sure that we will make it. And so inside of our group, all the ladies have took different pledges on how many pounds that they're able to lose, varying from 2 pounds to some people even put 25 pounds. And so I wanted to come on here and I want to do this video because I'm sure that there's someone that's saying, I want to pledge, I want to set my goals for the month on how many pounds I want to lose, but how do I realistically set my goals? Good morning, Miss Mary. And so I have a few tips that's right here for you guys to kind of help you to be able to set your weight loss goals for the month. Okay. And so one of the things that I said that I jotted down is to reflect on last month. And a lot of times I know we're in the mindset, we're moving forward. Last month was last month. I'm done with that. Yes. But however, history is history. And a lot of times when we reflect, not sit on and swaddle in, but when we reflect on what we did before in the past, it can help us to move forward to the next thing. And so if you found that last month your goal was to lose 10 pounds, but you only lost 2, let's reflect on what we need to do different. If you said last month your goal was to lose 10 pounds and you lost 12, let's reflect on what we did so we can make sure that we continue to take those same positive steps. So reflection is always a good thing, to go back and look and see, what have I done? Was it successful? How did it make me feel? Now, sitting in history, woe it's me because of history, is not what we're doing, but we're reviewing history to help us prepare for today. Thank you, Javon. Okay, and so my next tip here is to set realistic goals. And it kind of goes back to looking at this history thing, right? And so if your goal last month was to lose 20 pounds and you lost 2, and let's say maybe the month before, again, you still had that goal to lose 20 pounds and you lost 2. This month, the goal for 20 pounds may want to be looked at in a different light. Hear me out clearly. I'm not saying that you cannot lose 20 pounds in 1 month, because it is doable. You got to grind, but it is doable. And so, but what you have to do is sit back and think, okay, for the last 2 months, I've been saying I was going to do 20 and I've only been doing 2. I haven't been meeting my quota that I'm trying to get. What is it that I need to do different? Am I giving it my all? Am I really mapping out my goals on what it is that I need to do? Did I just throw a number out there that's realistic for me or not realistic for me? Because this is the thing. Goals are meant to be accomplished. Goals are meant to be accomplished. When we set goals and we do not accomplish them, mentally it affects us. It affects our confidence. It affects our ability, to believe in ourselves, to be able to push forward. And so it's better, not saying undershoot yourself, always give it your all. But it's better to say, I'm going to do a small goal. My goal is to lose 20 pounds for the month, but for this first month, I'm going to tone in and I'm going to really try to shoot for this 5 pounds and accomplish it small steps, because something about when you get those small victories, it helps you on a bigger scale to give you that oomph, that confidence that you need to conquer bigger things. And so I'm not saying that you cannot have a 20-pound goal. I'm saying let's reflect on how things have been around us for the last couple of months to decide if the goal needs to be something more obtainable or if you just got to go harder for your goal. And so that kind of takes me to number 3 is plan out what you need to do for your goal. And so your goal was to lose 20 pounds. Great. You threw a number out there. Your goal was to lose 10 pounds. Your goal was to lose 5 pounds. Your goal was to lose 2 pounds. Great. You threw a number out there, but now what do you do? What do you do to make sure that you lose those pounds? Because just because you have a goal set, if you do not have a plan set, how do you accomplish it? Is it just gonna fall in your lap? Are you watching what you're gonna eat? Do you have a set? Are you using an app, a Lose It or a MyFitnessPal to calculate what you eat? Are you watching your carbs? Are you exercising extra? What are you doing different this month from what you did last month? That's going to help you to be able to lose the pounds that we didn't lose the last month. And so not only focus on a number. Once you got your number, set the number out there. Now let's map out, because at the end of the day, it's all calories in and calories out. So now that you got your number, let's map out, what do I need to do to make sure that I hit this number, whatever number it is that you're going to hit. And then the last thing that I have here on my list, which is probably going to really throw some of you off, right? is do not focus on the scale. And so you say, Rissa, how, if my goal is to lose 20 pounds, how do I stop focusing on the scale? Just that simple. Stop focusing on the scale. You set your goal. And then you can set you a timeline, right? You say, okay, I'm going to get on a scale once a week. Once a week is good because it kind of keeps you on track to see if you're in date. Some people do once a month. I don't like once a month, because if you thought you was doing good and you wasn't doing good and you let a whole month go by, it kind of leads you to be discouraged. And so I like once a week, because once a week you get on, you give your body enough time to fluctuate and so forth and kind of stabilize. And then if you're having a great week, it gives you to go ahead for the next week. But if you're not having a great week, you haven't used the whole month, and you have time to go back and correct whatever it is that you're doing. But not to focus on a scale. These tips right here are for some of you that know and don't know. I have written a book. It is available for pre-sale now. These tips are some of the very same tips that's in our book, and that's in full detail, that gives you a chance to be able to map out these things and personalize it towards you. And so if you watch this video and you like, man, there's some stuff that really benefited me, you might want to really consider getting the book. One of the stories that I used inside the book was when you get ready to go to school, you're going to school, and let's say you want to get you a bachelor's degree. You set out your goal. You said, I'm going to get me a bachelor's. My major was sociology. So I'm going to get me a bachelor's in sociology, and I'm going to get it in 4 years, right? I don't go check with my guidance counselor every day. Hey, guidance counselor, do I got my bachelor's? Hey, guidance counselor, do I got my bachelor's? No. Same thing. You don't go check with your scale every day. If you said it was going to take you a month to lose those 20 pounds, you don't check the scale. Hey, scale, did I lose it? Hey, scale, did I lose it? Because it's like, no. Did you do what you need to do? You have pre-requested classes that you need to take. Did you take the classes that you were supposed to take? You needed to go work out. Did you work out? You needed to go eat right. Did you eat right? And so focus on the tasks that you need to do to accomplish the goal, not more so on the number, because we can look at the bachelor's degree on the paper, but until you take those classes, until you do those actions that you need to take, you'll just be sitting there looking at a bachelor's degree, but it won't be yours. Same thing with your journey. Until you do the steps that you need to do to be able to lose the weight, you'll continue to have the weight. And so it's not about just setting out a number, but it's about focusing on what you need to do to make those numbers come into reality. And then also, a lot of us, we focus on, and I'm gonna get up off of here, we focus on what we eat, which is very important. They say 80% of it is what we eat, right? Because you cannot out eat the gym. Meaning you can't work out all day and then eat pizza all day and think you're still going to lose weight, because it just, I wish, right? But it just doesn't happen that way. You have to have a healthy balance. And importantly is what we put inside of our body. And then exercising is next. I wouldn't even necessarily say exercising next, but the third thing that we leave out is this part here. And I think it's most important. It's the mental aspect of it is most important. Learn to love yourself fully. no matter what size that you are. Learn to enjoy your journey. When you enjoy your journey, you're not in a rush to get it over with. You know, you want it over. You want it over. Think about it this way. And this is another example. I'm going to give y'all all the examples in the book, right? This is another example. If you're going out of town, Thank you, Donna. You're going out of town and you're riding in a Mercedes Benz and it's a 12-hour drive, right? You like this Mercedes Benz, and so even though you got this 12-hour drive that you got to do, but you riding in a Mercedes Benz, so it's a little bit more bearable. You love this Mercedes Benz. This Mercedes Benz has leather seats that you love. This Mercedes Benz have AC that you love. Like, it's a 12-hour ride, but you can endure this journey. Same thing with your fitness journey. If you love yourself, hey, Rissa, you got a beautiful smile. Girl, I see you got a little bit of hips over there. I see you. I'm trying to get this to this goal weight. But however, I got a few things that's going for me that I do love, and so it makes it a little bit easier, even though it's a long drive, it's a long journey. But being that I love some things that about myself now, it makes it a little bit more bearable and enjoyable to go. And we all know when we enjoy something, we tend to keep with it. We tend to finish it, right? So I love you all so much. I am super, super excited for those of you that are inside my group. Like I said, I'm going to post this video outside of our group as well. But for those of you that's at my FabWork Sisters group, that's FABWERK Sisters group, we're doing our September challenge where we are going to lose 250 pounds. I really think we're going to lose more than that, but we're going to lose 250 pounds together collectively as a group for the month of September. And I'm super, super excited to come back with the updates on it, because I know we're all going to rock. To my sisters, especially the ones that's here on the live, but everybody that's catching a replay or that's watching a video later, I love, love, love you all. Love, love, love you all. Talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye.